Alright guys, welcome back. It's LSP, day 23, and it's currently the 15th of February 2018. I've opted to record myself as well. I don't know, I can't see myself, but I think the light's on, so you should be able to see me. Just one last thing quickly, you'll see that I've made the area smaller, slightly smaller. Number one, it renders the video just a little bit quicker. Number two, if somebody messages me or if my wife calls, you guys don't have to see that. And let me turn the volume right down so if it does ring, you won't hear it coming through the speakers. So man, what a day. Some things I want to go through today, guys, and I've said it on Twitter. You've seen I've been putting a vlog out there. I think it's obvious at this point. The reason I'm putting the recording up here of myself as well is because I want you guys to see that I'm being really serious about this, and I want you guys to understand how important this is to me to show what I'm trying to show, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think this industry is, a phenomenal industry to be in. It is one of the hardest things to do. If you can master, wow, you see, there you go. My son's calling me and you can't see it. Brilliant. It's one of the hardest things to do, guys, and as a personal challenge to yourself when you're going through the markets and you're learning to trade and you're going through the ups and downs, man, that is something that can really hammer you down and really take it out of you. And what I did today, you see that I was up at 250 and now I'm down to 217.66. It's a pretty big chunk based on this account size, and it's bothered me not because of the account size or because of the loss that I took or the amount or because of the percentages. It's bothered me more that, like I said in the post on Twitter, it's my actions, being lulled into this challenge mentality. I lost sight of what was going on today. I'll show you quickly just bring it up a bit here. So, excuse me, I've got a cold as well. So this was where are we at? So the 15th today. So we're starting there. Let me just bring it down so we can see from today. Okay, so about there, whatever. So there's the 15th, okay? And you can see I made 12 pence, I lost £3.86, I made £1.50, and then you see these losses here, and then the bigger loss there, all on euro. And you can see the progressive size because I was trying to get it back. Very, 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 very bad. This is very, very bad, and it's something that is never going to happen to me again on this challenge account. I do not trade like this on my normal account. I've never traded like this on my normal account, even when the only time that I've ever traded in an aggressive manner like this, in terms of me losing control and me wanting to gain money back, was when I was in my garage and I was going to trade stocks, where I would build position size and I would average in, and I went through all of that stupid shit to get to the point where I am now. Yeah. So when I say I've never, from when I left that garage up until this point, I've always used small accounts. I've always used accounts that I felt comfortable with, and I've always tried to maintain a risk parameter that I'm comfortable with. What happened today, like I said, was a lapse in judgment, and I don't want this to ever be a situation where somebody's watching these videos and thinking, this guy's full of shit. Do you know what I mean? He said he was going to do this and he didn't, or he said he was going to do that and he didn't. Everything that you guys see, right, is something that I sit down and I do on a daily basis. You guys don't see me get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and sit in front of the charts. You guys don't see me sit down at 10 o'clock at night when the daily candle switches over to the next daily candle and do my analysis. You guys don't see that. I'm on my phone most of the day, looking at the markets, trying to figure out what's going on next. Where's the next liquidity pool? Where are the key levels? I even keep an eye on the news from time to time. You guys don't see me go to the gym on a daily basis to keep myself in shape. The food that I eat to try and keep myself, healthy. The sleeping, fair enough. The sleeping's a bit fucked up, to be fair, because I go to bed at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, and I'm dragging myself out of bed at 4. And I'm burning the candles at both ends. And to be honest, I think that's part of the reason why I ended up doing a little bit of what I did today, was because I'm tired and I'm exhausted and I'm trying really hard, to try and put everything together so I can show you guys what I'm desperately trying to get across. Personally, and I'm just going to come right out and say this: there's a lot of good traders out there, but they don't make themselves accessible to traders who are struggling. They just don't. They say they do, but they just don't. A few tweets here, a few tweets there, but they hide behind cameras, or they hide behind videos, or they hide their faces from public view. They don't respond to DMs, they don't respond to tweets. I don't like that. At the end of the day, You know, one of the things and one of the reasons why you're seeing my face more often now than ever before, basically. I've done over 1,000 tweets and nobody's ever seen my face up until probably the last 50 or 60, is because I've been listening to Gary Vee's book, you know, Ask Gary Vee. And I'm not going to lie, I never liked the guy to start with, you know, but to be fair, I've got so much respect for that guy now because he's put himself out there. He's there, basically. And he gave me an idea. I want you guys to know that I'm a real person. Do you know what I mean? Anybody can tweet, but I want you guys to know that I'm a real person. I want you guys to see that this is affecting me. You know, this is. Nobody asked me to do this. I want to do this. I want to show you guys what's going on in my trading, in my head. Can it be done? Yes, of course it can be done. Can I do it? I don't know, but I'm going to do my fucking hardest, man, to pull this off. So yeah, today bit of a shit day. You know, really happy it happened. Really, really happy it happened because it's going to allow me an opportunity to sit down and to reassess and to really break down my trading. You know, down to a very fine art. You know, I learn from everything that happens to me in my life. Everything, even if it's something shitty, I try and take that and I try and bundle it all up into, you know, something that makes a lot of sense for me, and then I will try and get something positive out of that, and I'll take that into my life going forward. We all fuck up, guys. We all make mistakes. You know, and I'm telling you this, and I'll say this openly now. It's the 15th of February 2018. If I pull this off and I get to 10K, okay, I'm going to look back on this video, and I'm going to look back on this day because I'm going to make a note of this day and what happened on this day, put it in my journal, and I'm going to look back on this day, and I'm going to be very thankful that this day actually happened because it's given me a kick up the arse. You know what I mean? I don't do this on my normal account. I wouldn't trade this way on my normal account. I have a very specific system on my normal account. There's literally one thing that I'm looking for. That's it. It's the only thing that I look for when I open a trade. If I see it, I will get into a trade. If I don't trade. On my normal account, guys, I'll be lucky if I do two trades a week. On this account, I'm aggressively trying to build the account up to about £500 to £1,000. In fact, you know what? Let me just say this right now. I'm aggressively trying to build the account up to £500. Once I get to £500, it just makes it that little bit easier for me, right, to manage risk and to move things around a little bit more and potentially get into, you know, an extra trade. So I might be in Euro, for example, and cable's doing its thing. The Euro GBP sitting going sideways, perfect. You know what I mean? I'll get into Euro, excuse me, Euro USD and cable at the same time. Right now, you know, I'm having to trade in a way where I've got to keep things on an even keel. I've got to keep things very tight, you know, and I might jump into a trade and get lucky, for example, with a 2 standard lot trade on, and I'll say this now, and I keep saying this, but it's a spread betting account. So, you know, 2 standard lots is basically £2 a point, or £2 a pip, similar to IG spread betting account. But I want you, you know, I could do that. I could easily do that, you know, and catch a lucky 60, 70 pips and double the account. I don't want to do that, guys. I want to basically gradually get to the point where I'm happy and more comfortable, you know, being able to maneuver around in the marketplace the way that I feel more comfortable doing. When I open a trade on my normal account, you know, I will do my analysis on Sunday, saying, you know, I wait for Monday's trading to finish. Sometimes if it's, you know, non-farm payroll week, I'll do my trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If it's not, I'll do my trading Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then during those times, if everything lines up the way I'm looking for and I can see where the market's, you know, potentially going to go, I will open one trade and one trade only. And I will get into that trade, I will manage my risk, you know, I'll make my money, and then I get out and I'm pretty much done for the week. There's no need for me to jump back into the market again, excuse me. Excuse me. There's no need for me to get back into the market, but this is different. This is, because I've never done this before, and I've never done it so openly before. I've never done it, and I've never done it in this context. So, you know, I'm putting myself out there. I didn't think I'd feel the pressure, to be honest, but there's a little bit of pressure there, guys. There's a little bit of something there. It's kind of, you know, I want to do it. You know, I really want to do it, and I really want to show you guys that it's possible. So I think that kind of got in my head a little bit, and I'm going to adjust for that now. Going forward, I'm going to adjust for that. Just make some small little changes, slight changes, and I'm going to adjust for that going forward. So, look, I'm not going to drag this on too much longer, guys. Just know that, you know, I'm taking this seriously, and I do want you guys to understand, right, that this is very real to me. And, you know, nobody asked me to do it, like I said, but I'm making a lot of sacrifices, you know, with my time and my energy, you know, to try and put something out there, which I know maybe you guys can't see it right now, but like I said, if I pull this off, it's going to give people so much inspiration and so much enthusiasm to take a step back from their trading and say, do you know what, I fucked up here. You know what I mean? And I don't need to do that anymore because I know it's possible. I've actually physically seen somebody take a small account to a large account, and then it's there. It's tangible money. It's real, you know. So, yeah, it's important to me, and I hope it's as important to you as it is to me, and I really hope that people are learning something from this. And like I said in one of my tweets, DM me, guys, if you're stuck, if you have any problems. You know, LockstockPip, you know, is my it's at LockstockPip down here, guys. Yeah, you know, jump on, DM me. My DM's always on, and ask me anything that you want to ask me. But don't be a dick. You know, I've had a few dicks DM me thinking that they're trying to be smart, and they're just not. They're just dicks. All right, so it is what it is. All right, guys. So that's me done for the night. I'm going to get some rest, and I will very unlikely be trading tomorrow unless I see some amazing setup. But I'm probably just going to call it a day for the remainder. Like call it a week. Sorry, for the remainder of the week, and just kind of go into the weekend with some things to think about and things to adjust for and to change. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, so take care, all the best. I wish you a very pleasant evening, a good morning and a good afternoon wherever you are in the world. And that's it. Ciao, ciao.